It's difficult, man. This mindful thing is very hard.
Hi, I'm Ashley, and I am a woman on the verge of a nervous breakdown. I need a reality check, a wake-up call, a spiritual awakening, whatever. Just something to help me find some peace.
Hey guys, I'm Jade. For the next 2 weeks, I'll be practicing mindfulness.
I really don't know what it entails or what to expect.
But if I was to take a wild guess, I would say that mindfulness is being centered, like mind, body, and soul.
I think it's going to be a lot of meditating, a lot of reconsidering how I'm going to be spending my time and what that means for myself and others.
And overall being like a calm, zen human being, which I'm not.
I'm really excited to see what these next 2 weeks have in store for me and how I come out on the other side.
We'll see how it goes.
It's day one of a new way of life, and I'm ready.
Let's get this party started, guys.
We're meeting with John DeBizzi today,
Hey.
who I hear is a mindfulness master. He's a certified life coach. He gives inspirational talks around the world. He hosts workshops on spirituality and mindfulness, and we get to talk to him today about what we have signed up for in this challenge.
Mindfulness is that lovely intersection between being aware of what you're focusing on, in other words, where your attention is going, in addition to what your intention is. So how you're feeling about something or how you want to feel about something. So if our thoughts are kind of dictating the perception of our reality, then we need to really understand what it is that we're thinking about in order to understand why our world looks the way it looks.
What would you say is some prelude information or tips you would give me going into these next 2 weeks?
Having the awareness of knowing when you're distracted is one of the biggest keys to achieving a greater sense of mindfulness. And reminding ourselves, okay, what am I focusing on right now? How am I feeling right now? And there are going to be legitimate times where you just need to lay on the couch and zone out and watch Netflix, and that's totally cool. But in those moments in your life where you know you really want to be there, a mindfulness practice allows you to spend a little bit more time present so you could really understand what's going on in your life, what you have to be grateful for in your life, and what the good stuff is that's really going on to just enjoy your life more.
Do you have any, advice for us as we deal with stress in the next 2 weeks?
Please.
So if we can really stop and take a breath deep enough to kind of feel it move through your entire body, you're instantly going to feel a little bit more relaxed. Go with the flow. Something works for you, great. If something doesn't, great. And feel free to reach out to me at any point if you guys have any questions. I'm here for you.
He helped me realize a lot of things. Mindfulness does not mean that you keep your mind silent. It means that you're aware of the thoughts that you're having and why you're having them and the intention behind your thoughts, which is something I don't do at all.
We have so much that we can really learn from him, not just tips and techniques, but also just by the energy he exudes and how contagious that is.
I suddenly became aware that oh, my breathing is really shallow and I'm feeling really stressed and some of my muscles are tensed up right now. And immediately when that happened, I started breathing deeper and kind of relax my muscles.
I'm hoping that I can get into a good habit and continue to be a better person.
So my train today decided to be 45 minutes late, and so now I am too. And I so very badly need today, because we are going meditating, thank God, just to breathe and relax and de-stress, something that I have not been doing all morning.
Hi Jane, off your phone, we're going meditation.
Hi.
Thank you so much for having us.
Yeah, welcome to Mindful.
For the three of us who've never experienced meditation before or have done it successfully, what are some tips?
Yeah, to relax and enjoy it. One, we want the mind to be really relaxed and flexible, spacious. On the other hand, we want to encourage the mind to be really clear and bright and alert. So because that's what we're trying to do in our minds, that's how we try to hold our bodies. And you can have your hands just resting on your thighs. The idea being that there's some intentionality. Oh, now I'm going to meditate. Often in the Buddhist traditions, the eyes are half open with the gaze loosely down at the ground, say 3 to 5 feet in front of you. You can also experiment with closing the eyes, but sometimes we lose that brightness in our mind with the eyes closed. So it's up to you. Begin by taking a deep breath in and a long breath out. Really inhale inhabit the moment, your body, the space. Lift your gaze or open your eyes whenever you're ready.
That was the most successful meditation I've ever experienced.
I am shocked at how relaxed and in tune I feel. It was like a hard reset for me, which is what I was hoping for.
How I feel right now is how I want to feel at some point every day.
I don't know how I've been living 25 years without meditating.
I'm going to give myself this time to just breathe it out.
Are you meditating without me?
For a decent duration of that, I was able to achieve that balance of alertness and clarity, but also relaxation.
Whoa, I feel so zen now.
Cool.
I'm really starting to notice myself snapping into mindfulness.
I just came home from one of the most genuinely productive days I've had in a long time.
I was on a date the other night. It was kind of like an intuitive reminder to practice active listening and connecting with the person and not focused on my noodles or whatever.
If today was a testament of what mindfulness can do, I am so on board.
I don't know, it's been really difficult to be mindful. I'm not gonna front. I wanna know better ways to deal with the situations around you and how to actively use mindfulness to help you in those moments or in those situations. I'm going through it, guys, I'm going through it. I'm a workaholic. I don't like to take breaks, and I'm gonna try to do what John recommended that I do. I'm gonna breathe, just breathe. Breathe for 45 seconds. My desk is all the way over there. I don't have my computer with me, no laptop, no anything. Oh, that felt really good. This is definitely something I'm gonna try to incorporate into my everyday life. Ain't no stopping me now. I will meditate here, meditate there, meditate everywhere.
I have this negative self-talk devil on this shoulder that is telling me, you're wasting your time doing this, the world is turning outside and you're sitting here in your room. And the angel on my shoulder is kindly telling him, no, 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 she'll be the best version of herself to take on what the world has to offer. I think that's probably the key to this whole thing, is the two of them being copacetic. Penny gets it, hey.
I got some not so great news today. I had that wake up moment of okay, well, what are you focused on? And how are you processing those emotions? And I have a feeling it's gonna stick with me in a lot of ways beyond what this challenge is asking of me.
You go through your days feeling better about things. It's a hard lifestyle change, but I think it's a great lifestyle change. I think it's worth the commitment, it's worth the extra thought, especially in this adult life. Whoa.
Now, I've heard the term mindful eating be thrown around a ton as a big buzzword. I've understood the gist of it, but I've never applied it to my life. I eat when I'm stressed, when I'm bored. I need to change my relationship with food. So today, I'm gonna have my lunch far away from my desk, focus on the food in front of me, and how that is going to fuel me to do what I need to do today. So, bye. Meditating at home has been a bit of a struggle. Having Megan at Mindful guide us so beautifully was really special. It's just not the same experience at home by myself in silence. So I did a little bit of research and came across an app called Headspace, and it's for at-home guided meditations. Perfect.
Hi, my name's Andy.
Hi, Andy.
And over the next, just noticing how the muscles soften as the body exhales. Just take a few moments to sit back and appreciate how good it feels to get a little more headspace. And I look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow.
Wow. Oh my God, that felt so good. Should we chill just for a little bit longer? Yeah. Yeah, I think the world can wait just a few more minutes.
Today, I'll be using the Headspace app that Ashley put us on to. Feeling overwhelmed. I think that'd be a good one to try.
I'm gonna start off with 3 minutes, baby steps here.
Just begin by taking a big deep breath, breathing in through the nose, noticing how the body expands as it fills with air, and as you breathe out through the mouth, just gently closing the eyes
But oh my god, I feel so much more relaxed. Even just doing that, like, just mellowed me out so hardcore and put things in perspective.
Man, meditation feels so good. I'm really exhausted. I am going to try this meditation from Headspace. Start to relax your body and let go of the day while easing into a restful night's sleep. Well, it's not nighttime, as you can see. It's actually 5 o'clock in the afternoon, but I know I gotta get some more sleep. Let's get right into it. I'm tired, man. I'm exhausted.
Just feeling yourself sink down into the bed beneath you, counting backwards from 1,000 to 0.
I'm just gonna turn off this camera since this camera's going. Good night, guys. Good night.
I was on the subway and someone made a rude comment to me, which normally would have like kind of pissed me off. I just decided to practice a little empathy with the mindfulness and just realize maybe this person's just having a rough day. We've all been there. It was kind of a practice for me, like not taking something personally or letting an external factor affect my well-being and my mindfulness.
It might be hard to remember what we went through and to get ourselves back to this state of mind. And so I just bought a couple of like self-help meditation mindfulness books. I'm gonna be reading The Power of Now. I just gave Jade actually a Headspace book, and Matt's gonna be reading 10% Happier. Hopefully these books will be a resource for us to keep at it, because this is good stuff.
I made it. I made it through 14 days of mindfulness.
I feel way more in touch with myself. I feel way more at peace. I feel like I have better coping mechanisms now moving forward to deal with stress in my life.
I cannot tell you any spiritual truth that deep within you don't already know. All I can do is remind you of what you have forgotten. I am just getting started.
Man, I am so appreciative of mindfulness. I'm definitely not taking it for granted. I think mindfulness is something that everyone should definitely practice, or at least try. Hey, it won't hurt.
It's kind of led to an overall better, improved quality of life, and I feel like a better, improved version of me going forward. That's pretty nice.